Welcome to Michelle & Co. Hi, I'm Michelle. Thank you for tuning in. I asked if you see something you like, would you please give me a thumbs up or give the video a thumbs up, which is to like it, share, subscribe, and comment below. I hope you're all doing well today, and I'm not going to keep you long. One of my subscribers asked if I had a video on this topic. I said I do not, but I'll try to work on one, creating one if you'd like me to. And she said yes. So thank you for asking about it, and I hope that this is somewhat helpful. So here we go. It is about the No Spend Challenge. And I say this is the No Spend Challenge Basics video. It's how I understand the challenge to be. I do understand that there are more complex ways of doing it, but these are the basics that I understand, and I hope that this video will be a help to someone else, especially the one who asked about it. Okay? I have a nice little clean, cute little notepad and pen, and I'm not doing that right now. I'm going to put on camera, I don't care, keeping it real, my little notes that I had while I was, researching the topic. And I had different, different titles. I was going to say No Spend Challenge Simplified, and with the subtitle 30 days and 30 minutes. And I said no. Anyway, No Spend Challenge Basics. That's what it is. So here we go. A challenge as a noun is something with a level of difficulty to accomplish. As a verb, it's to compete against. Now, to participate in a no-spend challenge is to compete against yourself, the part of you who wants to spend impulsively and or spend on non-essential items. You're challenging yourself not to spend that way or on those things, right? So some people, when I was looking at different videos and comments and questions, people were saying, I don't understand no spend challenge. I have bills, I have to eat. What do you mean no spend? A month of no spending? What does that mean? It simply means no impulsive spending, no spending on non-essential items. You make a list of things that are essential and non-essential to you in your life. And remember that it's a challenge. So for me, now, if I were to say I'm not going to go out every weekend and shop at the mall, and I'm not going to, what is something else? I'm not going to go to the movies every Friday night, and I'm not going to eat out 7 days a week. That would be ridiculous for me to put in my no spend challenge, because they're not challenges to me. That's not something I do. I don't go to the mall and shop every weekend. I don't eat out 7 days a week. And I don't go to the movies every Friday. I may do those things sometimes. So if I if I make a commitment to do this challenge, and during that time I go to the mall on the weekend, and I, have planned to go to the mall and spend $50, and I go and I spend $50 at the mall. It was planned, so it's not impulsive, and it's not a big deal. Now, it may fall under non-essential items because maybe I went and bought some candles. Didn't need them. They were not as essential for me at that time. So even though it wouldn't go under impulsive spending, it would go under non-essential items. So I wouldn't do that. You tweak it to you. It has to fit you, your life. Your life. So I just have a few, I don't want to say steps, but a few things written here on the basics of a basic no spend challenge. First of all, you have to make the decision or commitment to take the challenge. Duh. Then you have to make the decision and commitment to be intentional with your finances, with your spending. Like I said, no spend challenge is to not to impulsive spend and not to spend on non-essential items. Then you have to decide when you're going to do it, how long you're going to do it. So you may decide to do it for the month of October. Then you plan and create a budget. Decide what are impulsive. Well, not so much impulsive. I don't think you would write that down. You decide what are non-essential purchases for you. I don't know why I have that right there. Decide what are non-essential purchases for you. So, you may not be able to list them because it may be a lot of things right then. But what I say, like, I have a little sheet here. And there are some things that are non-negotiable. Bills. Giving. Now this is for me. I have a little fake budget thing for a month for me. Non-negotiable for me would be my bills, giving, date night, saving, and if I pick the month of June, which I have as my sample, in the month of June, one of my grandsons has a birthday, and I have a birthday. So that would fall under non-negotiable for me because I want to spend a little something for those two birthdays, okay? So I just work it into my budget, my plan, my for that month of my no spend challenge, okay? Now, if this was a regular month, I'm not doing no spend challenge. Now, I hope you're with me, okay? If this was June and I'm not doing no spend challenge, I make, say, $1,200 for that month. I'll have $1,200 to $600 and $600, 2 pays. My bills will be $700. I want to give $50. I want to eat out, and I budget $100. I want to get a new outfit for my birthday and spend $80. Budget of $80. I want to budget for date nights $150. And for, like I said, it's in June, I want to budget $100 for the 2 birthdays. So that'll let me save $20. Okay? So have it over here. Now, I'm going to do it as if I'm on the no spend challenge. And this is 7. Okay, bills stay at 700. Giving, non-negotiable, so I'm keeping it at 50. Eating out is non-essential. I would budget 100, but I'm going to take that off. I'm not going to eat out. Whatever I have for groceries is in my bills, and that means I'm going to cook at home or however, but I'm not eating out, so eating out gets 0 on my no spend challenge. An outfit, I still want an outfit, but instead of $80, I'm going to, as I've heard other people say, shop my house. I'm going to shop my home and see if there's anything that I have already, that I own, that I don't mind using as my outfit for that special occasion. And maybe I need something to go with it, maybe a new pair of shoes, some jewelry, whatever. Instead of the whole 80, I'll budget half of that, so 40. Date night, non-negotiable for me, but instead of 150, I will just take it down to 50, and honey, we're going to find something we can do for $50 for that date night. And save will come at the end. So let me show you how we did. Okay, for bills on a regular month, regular June, I budget $700 for bills, $50 for giving, $100 for eating out, $80 for an outfit, $150 for date night, $100 for birthdays, and I would save $20. Okay? So, all that, aside from saving, we're going to keep it, is $1,180. Now, this is on my no spend challenge. $700 for bills, $50 for giving, $0 for eating out, $40 for an outfit, $50 for date night, $100 for birthdays. So that equals $940. So the $1,180 that I would spend regularly in June versus $940 on the no spend challenge leaves $240. So instead of $20 saved, I would be saving $240. So that's what, $220 more that I saved the month of June on my no spend challenge. I hope that made sense. So make the decision to do it. Make the decision to be intentional with your finances and your spending. Decide when and how long the challenge will be. Plan, create a budget. Decide what are non-essential purchases for you as you go along. Make it fit you. Tailor it to you. Make it unique to your life. Don't compare yourself to others. Tweak it if it needs to be tweaked. I think that with the birthday and the outfit, that and the date night, that was me tweaking it. I didn't just say, oh, can't do that, can't do that, can't do that. I tweaked it, okay? I cut the outfit budget in half because I still wanted that. But I planned for it. I wanted to do something, have something for the birthdays. So I planned for that. And I still wanted to do date night, but planned for that. So that, I tweaked it. Then, since we're all human, well, I'm human. I know I mess up sometimes. I miss the mark. I have moment of weaknesses sometimes. When you do, if you do, show yourself some grace. Say to yourself, no judgment here. Forgive yourself and continue on. Don't stop and say you'll start again another day, another time. No, continue the challenge that you're in the midst of taking. Complete it. And once you do, celebrate you. Celebrate your accomplishment because you deserve it. So, I hope this helped. If you have any questions, comment below. Put it in the comment section below and I'll respond. This is it. This is the basics for the No Spend Challenge as I understand it. And I hope someone out there understands it that may have been wondering about it. I hope you can understand it too. Thank you again for tuning in, spending a few minutes with me. I appreciate it. God bless you. Have a good day. Have a good night. Bye-bye.